Hi guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a fantastic day. Y'all, it is time for another fantastic How Do I segment. Stay tuned. So I get the comments frequently saying, you have the most beautiful papers. Where do you find them? And I do love beautiful papers. That is one of the reasons why my channel is The Posh Paper Lady, because I love beautiful, posh, rich, luxurious looking papers. And then I love taking those beautiful papers and turning them into beautiful pieces just like these. Now, personally, I buy papers from various sources, and to me, if it's made of paper, it is not off limits for my crafting. So I will look at anything that's made of paper and see if there's an opportunity for me to craft it. Now, when I am shopping for papers, if I'm shopping at a brick and mortar store, my favorite place to shop is the Paper Crafter's Muse here in Charlotte, North Carolina, because that is my local scrapbook store. And locally, I'll visit Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Tuesday Morning, Walmart, Target, and all of those places have some type of paper. So usually I'm able to find something if I happen to be looking for it, and sometimes even when I'm not. So what I'm going to do today is walk you through how I actually search for my papers if I'm looking for papers online. And one of the things that I really want to get across is that I don't have a magic secret when it comes to paper. I go online and I search, or I search through the store, or I'll do a search to see what new collections some of my favorite companies might be putting out. So there is no magic secret to how I'm able to find such beautiful papers. And I also have to give kudos to my sister, who is always on the lookout for beautiful papers for me. So she too will find some beautiful papers and bring those to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk through some screenshots that I made and show you what I would put in the search bar if I am looking for particular papers. And one very important tip that I'll give you is when you are searching for those papers, be as descriptive as you can in the search bar, because the more information you put in, the more the search is going to bring back results that might better fit what you're looking for. For example, let's say you're looking for tangerine colored paper with pink flamingos in 12 by 12. That is exactly what you should type in the search bar. And if those type papers are out there, it's going to find papers that might have all of that in it, or the search result might come back with papers that have flamingos, or come back with tangerine paper. It'll come back with all types of different things. And then you'll start seeing that there are so many beautiful papers out there, and you'll also become more familiar with a whole lot of the paper companies that are out there that you might not know about today, because there are so many. So what we're going to do is we're going to dive into some of those screenshots, and I'll just kind of talk you through what it is that you're seeing. So in our first example, you can see that in my description bar, I am looking for teal and purple wrapping paper with gold dots. So when I put that search in my description bar, what it's going to show me are all of the options that I have to choose from. And in this slide, you can see that I have over 55,000 options to choose from. All of them will have some shade of purple, some shade of teal, and possibly gold dots. You'll have a combination of some, and some will match your search exactly. But what that does is it gives you so many viewing options and so many options to choose from. So that is one of the ways that we can search for some of the beautiful papers that I use on the channel. Just make sure that when you're putting in something in that description bar, so even if you're thinking about something as wild as dragonflies, lakes, and rainbows all at once on the same piece of paper, place that in the description bar and see what it actually returns for you. So now we're going to visit an actual scrapbook website, and this is scrapbook.com. It's one of my favorite sites to go to because you can find so many different things, and they have such a wonderful variety from the various paper companies. So the first thing that I did when I went to the site was I selected 12 by 12 paper, and it's going to bring up all of the paper that they have in their inventory, along with all of the various paper designers and paper companies. And what I want you to see is that on this page on the left hand side, you can see that I chose Easter from some of the holidays that are listed. The holiday list was very large. I think they had like 300 occasions that you could choose from. I chose Easter. It's going to return a whole bunch of different options for me on Easter themed paper. So you would actually go through that process for any occasion that you're looking for. If you're looking for Father's Day, if you're looking for Mother's Day, If you're looking for travel paper, you would simply select that occasion. So then if you don't want to look by holiday or occasion, but you know what it is you're looking for, in this example, in the search bar, you can see that I looked for black and white 12 by 12 paper. And that is what I put in my description bar. And of course, it's going to bring up the black and white 12 by 12 papers. I can scroll through to my heart's content. And what I do is I go through and I look and I pick out the beautiful papers that I might want to add to my collection. But let's say I really want to drill down because I am looking for 12 by 12 black and white plaid paper. That's what I would put in my description. And then what the site is going to do, it's going to return all of the options available. So they won't always be all black and white. There's some black that appears, so it's going to bring in that black. You might have red and black plaid. You might have green and black plaid. Or you might have white and blue plaid, but it's going to bring up a whole bunch of different plaids. So again, you are getting a wide scope of options from which to choose from. So that's just a little walkthrough on that particular site. Most of the sites work the same way. So when you land on a site's homepage, you can do two things. You can either use the search bar and search for what it is you're looking for in particular, or you can go to the product page and pick 12 by 12 papers. And then you can drill down from all of the occasion options they give you. They also give you options by theme. They also give you options by brand. So you have so many ways that you can search for paper. But this is how I do my searches. This is how I find all of the beautiful papers that I like to use on the channel. So what I'm going to do in the description box, I am going to have some links to some of the websites that I'll visit when I'm looking for papers. And then I'll also have a list of some of my favorite paper manufacturers so that you can go to their sites and you can take a look at what it is they have to offer. Or you can search for some of the latest collections that they might be bringing to the market. So I hope that this quick exercise in ways that I use to find papers has been helpful to you. And I hope that you'll go out and just play around with different sites, play around with different searches on Google or Bing, whatever it is that you use. So guys, I hope that you have found this helpful. And if you have, please hit that like button. And if for whatever reason you're not a subscriber to my channel, I'd love to have you join. You are so welcomed here. And you guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.